The WWC, what the world is watching.
Is this game shifting gears to the common player? Let's get into it.
600 plus days of last war grinding, battle spawn, lessons learned, strategies mastered. When we talk, you level up. Welcome to the Warzone Wrecking Crew.
Welcome everybody to the WWC QB18 here. A few updates I wanted to get to. So let's start with the question everybody's been sending me, asking me about T11 updates. Left you on the night of the 15th with our live. We were around 11% on the gun, and at this point we are at 15% on the gun. I know that one of the servers had the glittering event, and they were able to get to 68%, I believe. So it sounds like one way or the other, by Tuesday, Tuesday's drop, we will definitely have enough to take care of this, and should have the T11 troops at that point. But this is where we are right now, at 15%. It's been a slow crawl. I have maintained my slight edge over here at restricted level 5-7 is what I've gotten to. So we are here. Hulk is right behind it at 5-6, and he actually got to 5-6 before me. So the same thing though, pretty much. The rewards have been nice, as far as versus what it was before. What we were getting for these events, the extra rewards have been just fine. It's a slow climb, and let me shift over and show you for people that have not been spending as much where they are. Here are a few of the people from my team who have shared their totals. So we have Killer DNA, who is 11% on armor, $50 spent. So 11% on armor with $50 all in right now. We have Pasta, who has spent $30, and he is at 98% on the helmet. Another figure to look at is his count is 3,083. Then we look at Beck, who has 74% on the helmet. He's only $15 in, so $30.93 for him as well on his troop count. And you look at Walrus, who's $25 in and 93% on the helmet for $25. And we have a free-to-play, Rocco, who is 79% on the helmet with pretty high count of 3123. So 79% with no money in. Okay? I think what this tells us is that as I said early on in this process, you can progress without spending. Okay? You don't need to spend. There's no pressure on it. Don't need. If you want to do $5, $10, $15, you can see there's a little bit of a difference in how you're going to get and move those percentages, and you'll see that over time. But I don't think this is a necessary place to spend your money right now. We don't know. Based on the percentages, hopefully next Tuesday, we'll be able to tell how strong they are, or what they do, things like that. And then maybe we can change that as far as the recommendation. But I would say right now, slow and steady, you're fine. Don't need to rush anything. The other thing that I wanted to point out with the T11s, the update, is that we just got news. We just had an update sent to us. That T11 news. And in these T11 news, it basically is just pointing out that they're going to be changing some things based on the feedback. So, number one, we're going to get into this as far as the feedback that the developers have been receiving, the things that are changing around here, which is really, really awesome. So first, we look at the T11 and some of the things that they're adjusting. It looks like they're adjusting what they call as the daily idle attempts in here as far as how people do. Right now, you have to start it, the training, every single day at the beginning of the day. If you do not start it, then your troops remain idle, and they just sit there and nothing happens. They don't train. So I think it sounds like what they're changing to is 4 hours for the reward. So if you don't train for a certain period of time, you don't miss out on everything that everybody's getting in that 24-hour period. Like you will, they're going to do in more of like a 4-hour shift. That's what this sounds like to me. But when they update it and I see it and actually get to touch it, then I'll let you know. But here is the big one, right? That is nonsense. Doesn't matter. Let's get into what their big change is, and this is offering rewards now on the world boss. So this goes into a couple things that I've said in my prior videos to you. One being not to be concerned because they will come out with more ways for you to earn rewards. So don't try to figure out what you can earn right now because you don't know what the game is going to offer as we go forward, and there's going to be faster ways to get these materials. And sure enough, already within a couple weeks, the game is listed and said, oh, you know what? We're going to come out with another way for you to earn rewards in World Boss. Guys, I'm telling you, this is just the beginning. Again, you can believe me and not believe me, but all of this paranoia and freak out about how you're never going to get them and it's never going to happen and all this fear. Don't worry. Just calm down. As I've said, patience. The game has done this a million times. We're okay. This is going to happen, and this is exciting news. I'll say. The other thing that's exciting is to know they're releasing things out in the glittering event. I've heard, but one of the other major news articles that they came out with, I wanted to point out here, that's outside of T11 news, and that was that there was a highlight that they upgraded the Warzone Duel and Faction Duel, and how you determine who will be the attacker and defender for the Warzone duels. Now, what they did here was they took out the individual factors. So, World Boss, and I believe somebody said World Boss, and then also they had the arena, the three versus three, and the Storm Arena winners were also gaining major points for those every day. Now, who wins World Boss every single day? Wales. Who wins the Storm Arena and the 3v3? Wales. Right? So what this game has done is it's leveled the playing field a little bit. It's removed the whales out of the equation and said, if you have a more active server and you have more participants that want to win out and form teams and actually win like Desert Storm and Versus and whatever, you are going to get the invasion rights, which is great news for the game. Great news for the game because, as you know, there's only 1% of this game that has whales is 1% of the players. Now, back in the day when this game first started, everybody would say, we didn't know it, we would just say, well, the whales are the ones that are supporting the game, so they should get all the advantages, right? They're spending all the money, they should get all the advantages. Listen, you all know, I'm a spender, right? I'm a whale, but I'm a dolphin, and I do spend. But I will say this, it is great to see common players being put out front, to see more deals, more things that are cheaper, more opportunities to earn things in this game. Listen, the whales have already given their money to the game, right? You're seeing VIP 18 showing off by just going out and getting another account on server 323. They're just giving the game money. The game is already made buku bucks. It doesn't need those whales to give them the money. They can now afford to go after the common players and help them in this game. And let's get more people that play the game. Let's get more common players that I just showed you that give $5, $15, $20, right? Let's get those players more advanced. Let's not chase them out of the game. Let's now make the game fun for everybody anyway. So I love that they're doing things like this and decreasing the advantages that the whales have. I think you saw in Season 4 that we just had, they're coming up with more ways so you can attack and overcome the advantages of the whales. The game continues to give us buffs and things like that to do that. Now listen, I'm one of the people that has those advantages. I have a stronger account. I have stronger players. But that doesn't change the fact that I've said for a while, I have a lot of free-to-play people on my team and on my server, and I absolutely love the fact that they're able to participate more and win some of these battles and get stronger and do this. I really do. The people that need the help in this game, to me, are more free-to-play, low spenders. They've earned it by the play time. Yeah, they may not have spent their money as much, but they've earned it in the play time. And a lot of times the people that put in the time and energy and effort to build their accounts mean more to this game than just the person who's dumping a bunch of money and then taking off and only showing up every once in a while. People that quit, that sell their accounts, they don't care anymore. It's not fun for them because they spent all their money, built a strong account, they can beat anybody, and they get bored. Well, you know who's not bored? The free-to-play and the low spenders who are enjoying the alliances, who are enjoying the conversations, who are upgrading constantly, focusing on strategies and ways to overcome the huge disadvantage that they're in. That's fun. And those players we should actually embrace and care about and keep rewarding and make everybody stay, because that's who makes up 99% of the game that we love playing. So let's support it. I absolutely love it. So that is really the news so far that's come out. I did want to thank you all for the testing that you've been doing. We have mixed squad formations, Operation Sandbox in full effect, getting tons of feedback on the battles and the reports, and I see you on Discord. Thank you so much for that. A couple series upcoming we have. I have a tech series that I'll be starting soon for everybody. So we'll jump into that. Some more sandbox numbers and battles from my squad formations and the mixing of those coming as well. And our live videos upcoming. I'll have a couple pop-in surprises, maybe a kill event one to go into. I want to do a winter storm. I'll be bringing to you live because I think it's incredibly important that we start talking about Winter Storm and those that feel defeated by it and what we need to do there. So we'll do some Winter Storm conversations upcoming and some more lives coming this weekend as well. So thank you all for the support. Enjoy your weekend. We'll talk soon. QB18 out.